It's a new week, and I'm pretty sure there's some new games coming out on Steam, so let's take a look at them. I think we may have actually seen this game in a prior week. CD2 Trapmaster. Become the Trapmaster. Play your deck of lethal traps to mow down waves of bizarre creatures and protect your altars. Craft a unique deck of traps and powers, discover treasure of surprise effects, and guard a different base each time until you're ready for the unforgiving boss. It's another Kairosoft game, of course. This one is Dreamtown Island, the town sim where you raise generations of residents, unlock new stores and facilities, help your residents find love, or cash in on the stock market. There's a new Kairosoft game every single week. This one might be actually new. Micro Civilization, incremental clicker strategy where you expand, construct, research, fight, collect heroes, and make choices between good and evil. Ascend through difficulty tiers by playing through challenge campaign, going back and forth through history. Mammoths include. I am very excited about the mammoths. Can we see some more of this civilization clicker builder? This is kind of interesting. I don't like clicker games at all, but this is very unique. It's very different. It combines clicker with kind of a city builder with a very specific non-gimmicky graphic style. I do actually kind of like this. If I was gonna play a clicker game, this might be my go-to. I think we're getting too many simulator games. Okay, so we have this one, Disco Simulator Prologue. Prologue is just part of the gameplay that awaits you in the full game. Disco Simulator Prologue is a game where you play the role of the owner and manager of a music club, buy equipment, sound system, lighting, and decide on the appearance of your club, make money, and have fun. We have possibly hit the point where we have way too many simulators. This seems like this is a game that really should have a video. This is called Minigame Madness, a frantic multiplayer party game where you compete against friends and strangers in a massive ever-growing collection of unique free-for-all minigames to earn awesome loot and shiny badges. This is the type of game that really needs a video. I don't know why they didn't include a video in this page, but it really needs a video. Estate Agent Simulator. Why do we need a bikini girl in Estate Agent Simulator? That's a good question. Estate Agent Simulator lets you enter the exciting world of the real estate market. You can buy, decorate, advertise, rent, or sell houses. You can buy vacant land and build houses. Environmental factors will affect the rental prices of houses. These are just jobs. You're just virtually doing jobs. You could just have real jobs and you do this and make money off of doing this instead of spending hours and hours and hours and hours paying someone else to do a job that exists in real life. I don't get these games anymore, guys. I really don't. Spirit Tea. Hey human, we've got problems. This town is crawling with troublesome spirits and you're the only one who can see them. You'd better get that old bathhouse up and running. Maybe that'll help them chill out. So it's somehow involved with tea and ghosts and pixel art. Kind of cute. Weirdly enough, this gives me vibes that it might actually be a fun game. You can't treat all pixel art games the same. This could actually be fun. This could actually be an enjoyable gaming experience. What am I watching? March of Shrooms. Embody a tiny shroom and try to unite all of shroom kind before a massive storm sends everyone back to the mycelial age. Lead a crowd of cheery mushrooms and brawl through the islands. Bring peace, berries, and the piece of mycelium to every gracious Bisporus in the land. I don't know any of these words, guys. It's giving me some Mega Man vibes on this one. So the game is called Bzzzt. Jump into the retro future world with the nostalgic arcade journey of a tiny robot ZX8000 inspired by the 80s tech revolution. This beautiful pixel art precision platformer precision platformer just means it's gonna be hard. Transports you back in time with an all-new adventure that pays homage to popular, much-loved gaming designs of the Mega Man. I mean, of much-loved gaming designs of the past. Definitely Mega Man vibes, no question about it. But I'm not complaining. It looks solid. I'm so scarred by all of the terrible survival games on mobile that I see a survival game here and I'm like, oh, this has got to be garbage. It might not be garbage. Probably. I would hope that it's probably not garbage. Brooken Rose is a narrative-driven RPG that brings exploration, strategic turn-based combat, and meaningful philosophical choices to an all-new Australian post-apocalyptic setting. Probably not as bad as I'm projecting on the game. Just so burned out from mobile survival garbage games. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle. It's Super Crazy Rhythm Castle, the chaotic rhythm adventure, a puzzling co-op mashup unlike anything you've ever heard. Solo or with a band of up to 3 friends, can you conquer the castle? I would like to see some more of this. So the rhythm, right? And friends, right? And a little bird guy. That is, how could this bird play video games if he's just, did you see how he's playing with his beak? Kind of interesting. Yeah, this would be an unusual one to experience. Mistys Shining Blacksmith. Oh my god. I already know what we're gonna see here. A world called Philwitz has finally ushered in an era of peace after the long war between mankind and the demon. But Misty, who lives in an underground city of Gondolva and runs a blacksmith shop, is distressed by the sharp reduction in work caused by the peace. The gameplay is gonna be garbage. Show me some garbage gameplay. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but... Okay, top-down pixel art. It doesn't look like it has the same kind of effort put in. It looks like it's just dumped in an RPG Maker style game. It doesn't look like it has the same effort as the other pixel art ones we saw earlier. Oh, is this even a game? It's called Refined Self, the personality test game. Games can really show someone's personality, don't you think? By way of a simple exploration-based adventure, the data science game analyzes your actions to estimate your personality. I kind of like the old Game Boy style graphics, to be honest. I don't know that I'm the right market for this game, but if you want to learn more about yourself, The Dot. I'm releasing this collection of games so that you may start talking to me again. That's the description of whatever this is. Okay. That doesn't really tell me much about the game. It's humorous, so it catches my interest. This, you got me. You got me, game developer. Kind of intriguing. So this one there is no video for, but this is Ticket to Ride. This is based on a board game. The cross-country train adventure game is on its way. It's a fresh take on the iconic board game in stunning 3D. Play with friends, family, and players of all ages around the world. Drive your enterprise from coast to coast and strategize as lines collide and direct routes grow. Invincible presents Adam Eve. Become Adam Eve and ATOM Eve. And take control of your own path as one of the most powerful superheroes in the Invincible universe. Unravel a mystery and balance the dangers and responsibilities of being a superhero with the relatable challenges of everyday life. Isn't that all superheroes? Isn't that like every comic book is you're balancing superhero duties and I was gonna say dirties, superhero dirties with your everyday life? Is this a doo-doo game or is it not a doo-doo game? It's called Traversion, a movement-based arcade platformer with a focus on rocket jumping, strafing, and grappling to navigate levels as efficiently as possible. Enjoy a minimalist skill bit. Minimalist just means that they didn't have a lot of money to make the game. That's the key word right there. Skill-based experience where the primary goal is to achieve faster completion times and hone your senses. So this game is called Doime, I think that's how it's pronounced. Dive into the chain boarding game Doime, close the door, and fill the train with cute animals while avoiding being spotted by station staff. Chain same colored animals for points and ensure they board. Score until the last second and ascend to the top of the global rankings. We did skip a few student projects. This one is called... I mean, some of these might also still be student projects, but at least these ones are more worth talking about than the other ones that were just, like, very obviously bad. So this is called Toown. Cubis is a minimalist tower defense... Minimalist again! Tower defense game in space and colorful sci-fi landscapes. Repel the onslaught of crazy robots. This seems like it could be like a student project that they just went overboard with and continued to work on after the project. Looks like it could be kind of fun. Baker Street Breakouts. The thrill of an escape room with the storytelling of adventures. Use your superior deduction skills in this story-driven mystery to help Sherlock. I knew it was Sherlock Holmes because he lives on Baker Street. Deducing his way through an old film studio to finally face his arch nemesis Moriarty. Become a master of deduction. So this looks kind of janky. However, it's kind of funny at the same time. The glass of water definitely gets me. This is a game of drawing lines and receiving water. Yep, Asterisk and Obelisk Slap Them All 2. Asterisk and Obelisk, I don't know if I'm saying that right even. Slap Them All 2 is a beat 'em up with an original story, explore different places such as Forest Ruins, a vast Roman camp, and even Lutice. Encounters and fights punctuate the storyline. This dynamic game invites you to come on an adventure with a generous distribution of slaps. Is this an old game that's redone? Kind of looks like an old game that was redone. Or maybe it's just intended to look like that. That could be it. So that's it for the Steam games coming out this week. I think probably my favorites were the Rhythm Castle game and the Bzzzt game, especially that one, because that very much reminds me of a solidly made Mega Man game. But anyway, that's it for this one. I think that we're going to see some more really polished AAA games coming out closer to Christmas, so stay tuned for that. I will see you as always in the next one.